Hello, Water Sprites. I'm Melanie France, and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. So, this is the water reading for the Australia Day week for the people in the Southern Hemisphere. So, happy Australia Day for you, however you celebrate. Contentious, my blood is actually contentious right now. It's sickening every year. I got other solutions. Put it out on Jack Treehouse. Have a look if you like. But I'm going to have got a couple of Australian decks. That's why I keep looking down here. I've got the Dreamtime deck sitting here and the Australian Wildflower deck, which I was using at the end of last year. And they're a bit story time. I'm going to read them out because I'm still learning the deck. And then I've got a couple of other decks sitting here that we're drawing a couple of cards out of. And then I'm going to do a Greenwood reading. So it goes through our present state, our conscious will, driving force, subconscious, healing elements, challenges, stuff. And then I'm going to do individual star signs. Thank you for being here on my journey this year. It's going to be big and bold. We're going to keep going. I'm going to do other videos and stuff. And I do private readings if you're after one. I'm doing this clip and flicks, pictures and clips, right? And so I can take the pictures of the reading as it develops and send you some clips of it, like verbal clips, voice audio clips that would be, like, so that you can actually listen to it in your own time and listen to it over and over. You don't have to video hook up in your own time. Look, let me know. I can send them straight to your inbox, right? So I am gonna, let's do this reading. Let's do it. Right, intros done. Water peeps, what have we got going on? Water peeps, we've moved into the age of Aquarius. We've got a lot going in the house of Aquarius this month. There's six planets coming into the house of Aquarius this month, so I wouldn't play with Aquarians if I were you this month. Alright, so what do we got for the water peeps? The night sky, a soul journey. Why doesn't that surprise me with the water people? Let me just pick up the books. I put them down on the floor after the last reading. Alright. I moved my little desk down here. I moved it. It may sort of look similar, but this is actually in my dungeon, in my downstairs. So you're in my downstairs area right now, as we speak, water people. Thank you for coming. I'm looking for the night sky. Let's see what it's got. Let's do a little bit of story time from the Dreamtime story deck. Have you ever sat outside on a crystal a crystal clear night, and gazed up at the millions of stars and the moons and the planet and the sparkle above? Not easy from where you sit. If you're in the city, if you're not, you can do this, right? I miss the stars. I miss the stars. The night sky is your connection to places that you have never seen or known. Different constellations are visible at different times of the year and from different corners of the world. But it's the same moon that shines down on us all. The night sky reminds you of your soul's journey, connecting you to your past lives, the cosmos, and even the possibility of intergalactic beings and star people. Been some talk about that, hasn't there? Intergalactic star people. It has been used as a form of record keeping since ancient times. Look, the reason I still believe in star signs, right, is that we're such a throwaway society that if they didn't work, they would actually be gone. But they sort of do. They're not about foretelling. They're about personality traits, if you're looking at that sort of thing. And you can actually look at your strengths and weaknesses if you're looking at your star sign, right? But it stayed because it works. It would have been gone. We throw away stuff that doesn't work, but congruently, it's still here for thousands of years, right? Our ancestors familiarized themselves with the constellation planets, asteroids, and comets. They used knowledge of to plan their journeys to better understand the weather and to navigate the journey on foot or at sea. The night sky represents our own life map and reflects our journey in life. And like the sky, it is vast and unfathomable in its entirety. The night sky reminds us that you must understand that you are only one tiny part of the whole universe that spans beyond what you can see or ever wish to understand. When you draw the night sky card, it is urging you to take time to gaze into the sky above you and become aware of the constellations you can see from your home, maybe, and study the legends surrounding them. There's stories in the stars. There's stories in the stories of the stars. You know, the Aboriginal people were definitely connected to star warriors. The Wiradjuri people got fire from their star warriors, the warrior women, very specifically. But there's stories that go Orion, like some of it, deep. All right, nice. Look out further. Enjoy what you got. Go for a drive if you can. Get out of the city lights. Get out of the light, what do you call that? Pollution, light pollution. There's light pollution around the city. We can't even connect to those. We can connect to the earth. Take off your shoes, right? 10 wildflower cards. Take time. to dream a little bit, look at the stars. What have we got from the wildflower deck? I didn't even look. That is swamp lily energy. This is about energy. The swamp lily. It's got a lot of water. Let's have a look. Swamp lily. Where are you, honey bun? Swamp lily. Swamp lily. This erect clumping plant grows 80 centimetres, and the name suggests it is found in swampy wet habitats along the coastal areas of Queensland and New South Wales. Endurance, revived feelings, rejuvenated outlook. The swamp lily indicates a new lust for life. There is need for you to focus right now on your needs. You could be in danger of getting twisted up in feelings of regret and drudgery. Now, new expresses, that would be the swamp bit, right? New experiences infuse your family and close relationships with a strong commitment, and a feeling of belonging is suggested. Energy means action. So look at what action you need to create to create the reaction you desire. As a challenge, Swamp Lily warns of exhaustion and putting too much energy into one place and being overburdened with the responsibilities. As a healer, the Swamp Lily is perfect for those seeking pregnancy or energy, take some action on that one, or going through any physical or life change in which energy has been depleted. All right, so Swamp Lily, she's around to give us a little bit of energy. Look at that. Watch out for those emotional feelings that might be bogging you down. Water people, you might know about those ones, right? So what have I got next on the table? I got us a bit of earth magic. A little bit of earth magic. What have we got? Oh, I really like this deck. So I put this combination together a bit. This is sort of what I want to do with my... This will be sort of normal format for my weekly readings. I'm going to keep them the same. I like this. And the greenwood is short and sweet and succinct. I'm going to do other ones. I've got other readings here. New moon, new phase, new you, new life. What have we got? Promise. All right, so when you're putting this, the last one, it did say, it was talking about promise of new energy inside of your relationships, inside of your family. You know, we let going of all of those things, let going of the past drudgery, a new moon, a new promise perhaps in love, really connecting under that night sky that's just about to appear, perhaps. Maybe this is a sunrise. Hard to tell with the twilights, depending on where you are. All right, so this is, the moon's out. That doesn't, yeah, but new moon. You know, having a look in your soul journey. A bit of promise to come. A bit of hope and a bit of promise just there. Oh, jump in with the Swamp Lily. Don't want to sit there together. And I'm going to give us one from the Archetypes deck because it's different, it's modern, it stretches out in a different direction. The Vessel. Okay, so the Vessel's sort of about a little bit of peace of mind in there, and taking, you can see this again as a fertile energy. This could be to do with pregnancy. Anybody who's looking at pregnancy, really taking care of that vessel and looking after yourself, right? But this is really, you can see, looking at that protection, and the arms are protecting vital parts, you know, and the vessel and how we look after ourselves. There's sun, there's light, and it's really, you know, tucking down and tucking in to look after our being, the vessel. Okay. So there's parts of that, there's a soul journey, there's parts of that is about putting your energy and focus into the right direction and letting go of past things, and we got a bit of a promise, but looking after your physical being inside of all of this soul journey. And one more from the Heart and Soul deck. Heart and Soul. Okay. Old feelings are resurfacing again, and you find yourself on an emotional roller coaster. Don't fight it. Instead, allow these feelings to surface without judging them. They are neither good nor bad. They are simply part of you. Own them, embrace them, and love them. Bless the past and be grateful for the deep down profound healing that is taking place. When we're ready, things come out. Right, when we've relaxed and we're going through in our soul journey, and we actually want to look at things and try to progress past old feelings that we're talking about with the Swamp Lily, you know, dredging those up. You've got to let them in. It's like, let them flow. Don't attach to them. Sometimes we've got to let an emotion flow and an old feeling, and just let it and work with it. Embrace it, find out what it is, hold it, hug it, love it. Say, all right, it's fun and it's interesting that we're still here, and work out how to move and heal your vessel and move on and move with that energy. All right, so we're going to the greenwood right now. Oh, There. So the greenwood, I'm going to turn it down to the desk, which I've left apparently really busy because I didn't put a mat on it. Mum says this is busy. It sort of is a little bit, but we're going to work with it today. So I'm going to turn it down so you can see the greenwood, step it itself out, and then we're going to do the individual star signs at the end. Thank you for being here if you still are, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Here, let's go. All right, so. Okay, so I'll do that again, just for fun. I do shuffle out that quickly. Okay. We're going to start with justice. What you put in is what you get out. You know, if people have got anxious and nervous tension, it's usually because they may have actually created situations that they're running away from, that they don't want to face. Right? Because what we put in is what we get out. And so this is the present state. You may be in a situation that you'd see you're quite the opposite. That you put in some really good energies and you're going to see justice turn. This is a karma card. This is an ultimate karma card. All right? The roots of the tree and how we nurture those and how that tree is grown is the results of our labour. All right, justice card for our water peeps. Here we are, present state. So the next card is a spiritual mediator. The next thing you should think about, it's the next energy that's surrounding you. So this is a material, this is like a triumph card, but on the physical plane. This is stones, so we're talking about the material and physical world. And so you see this, it's like bees in a trap, bees in a trap, right? Bitches talk shit and it don't mean nothing. Because I'm in there making my money and I'm manifesting and I'm making my honey. That's what this card is about, is really manifesting your money, making your money. Like a bee, like a little queen bee, right? The next card is our conscious will. So you consciously think about what's going on. Oh, it's breakaway. This is a breakaway moment. This is a breakaway from the past. This is lightning energy. It strikes, that limb is gone. The tree still stands. The foundation of the tree is fine. All right, but that limb, that energy will be bounced out and grounded out. This is lightning energy and it happens fast and fast. It breaks you away from things that you are no longer meant to be involved with. And it will happen if you don't go with it. It will cause you more pain, but you will see things break away around you on this path when you are looking at your soul journey, right? And you're going through all of this reflection into what you've got going and looking after this. This is really about like that blasted out, right? So blasted energy, we jump away from it. All right, so this is the source of your power. The driving force is this next card. Driving force in the situation. All right, we're going to put that one there. So this one, driving force. So this is about taking your responsibilities for your spiritual and passion, right? So in the 9, we're looking at what we respect. We're standing in front of these sticks and we're literally looking at them going, like this is, this is where I draw the line. This is my sticks. I believe in this. This is my respect. In this 10, we really bundle them together and we're taking it home. You know, these are the things you choose. These are looking after your family. These are looking after your morals, looking after your well-being. And these are yours. You take them home so you can build your life with, right? So this 10 may look like it's a burden. If it feels like a burden, these responsibilities, they're meant to be your choices and they're meant to be yours, right? So if it feels like a massive burden and they're not yours, you're meant to hand those sticks back to somebody else. Don't carry somebody else's sticks. Right, but you carry your sticks because they're the things that you have chosen to have passion and love and dedication to. All right, that's your bundle. The next card is the unconscious. So we talked about the conscious over here that you're breaking away. What's the unconscious telling us? The fox. Foxy lady. This guy gets a really like, the Knight of Wands. So they call this the Bachelor. Sagittarius is the Bachelor out of the crew, but it's like this energy is still not settled. He doesn't settle down. He's not the king. He's like not embraced and wants to. He's still looking around for his spiritual stuff. You can see that by the divining rod on the bottom of this. So this fox is cunning, but he's literally looking around and he's here and there, and you can't settle this energy down. But this is you still looking on your spiritual quest. This is still your soul journey. This is you putting energy into that in the background. I'm still looking at ways of how my spirit works and what I'm spiritually connected to inside of this fox. All right, I'm still getting divining. I might be getting spiritual messages. I might, like, literally, this is a very connected card. He is outside of the water elements. This guy is really, I mean, they're spiritually connected and emotionally connected, and they're two different things, and this is where we're at, right? And when we talk about this, we're talking about everybody's 4 different bodies, and that's why I break it up into star signs. Okay, so, I mean, I break it up into elements, not star signs. The next card is the challenge. The challenge for the water peeps. What do we got? So this is trusting your passion and trusting what you're getting from, you know, your spiritual intercourse. Yes, spiritual intercourse. From the higher consciousness. What tea you're getting personally. Alright, so, this is the challenge. This is a communication. This is either air element child, maybe. So this is messages. So this might be too much communication. This might be too much social media. This might be too much influence from the outside world. You might be getting a lot of text. You might be getting some conversations that you prefer not to have. The challenge, or this is maybe stepping up to those conversations and really having to put your message out there and really expressing yourself. And if that expression, either way, somebody over expressing to you or you not being able to get your expression out is a challenge inside of this card. It's messages. It's messages. Which one way or the other for you. Alright, so to give us the next card is the healing element. What have we got for the healing element? What have we got for the healing element? Ooh, dedication. There you are. Focus. Focus that energy. And this is mental focus. So this is how we, so if you've been having trouble getting your ideas together and actually correlating the ideas, and you've got a lot of thoughts and you've got a lot of ideas, write them down. This is about getting dedicated to them. So this is dedicated in your communication, in your intellect. This may be dedication to finishing or starting a new course. Like this is, really being dedicated and really focusing in your thoughts, not letting them be all triggered all over the place. So the healing element is going to be able to pull all of this communication in together, water peeps, and really get some dedicated train of thought on what's going on just there. Alright, so the last card is your outcome. General outcome for the water peeps before we go into the individual star signs. Alright, there we go, that one. Alright, water peeps. Because you've got an emotional new beginning coming along. This is fresh and new. This is drinking from the waters of life. This is really, taking this dedication and moving it into your heart and all of your spiritual responsibilities and trying to explore it. And all of this is going to give you a new emotional new beginning. It brings you to a new place. This justice that you've been seeking and, blasting away from everything and this could be a fire element man that you have in the background that is not making a commitment to you, but this is also you searching for new spiritual things in this soul journey. So this is a new emotional beginning for you water peeps that you can step into, that comes out of this real change and this justice and taking responsibility for your faith and blasting away from things on a real conscious level. So we've come to an interesting place. So I'm going to do the individual star signs from here. So thank you for being here if you're still here. This is now, we're going to go for water peeps. I start with Cancer. Whew, I think sometimes, right? Start with Cancer. What have I got for the Cancerians for this week? Straight away. Whoa. All right. That's great, doesn't it? Guardian. The Guardian bids you to come and visit your deepest, darkest areas and really take a look at those things that you might have been hiding and you might have been keeping suppressed. These old feelings that are resurfacing that you find yourself. These are the things that you need to embrace, right? Don't fight them. This is exactly what this card's about, right? And don't fear them. Don't make it bigger than it actually is, right? Because you're on a path. You're on a path to go through yourself, to heal yourself. You're on a soul journey. So this is about building blocks and being steady and, being able to look back and go, I know who I am. I'm not a fear of the skeletons in my closet. And walking past those things and genuinely facing your darkest fears and really building from this spot. The details, the devil is in the details is what this card is really about, because this is the devil. And see what we're fearing? We're fearing something that can't hurt us, because what it is our deep, dark underworld that we need to visit and we need to go through. All right, Cancer. You might be dealing with some of your deepest issues. Actually. It's really Capricorn card. It's really got to contracts as well, maybe. Dealing with deepest issues of contracts and money. But we're looking at their hair. So this is somebody of faith. This is keeping faith. This woman will cut off your hair, but she will. She's dry. She's driven, right? She's fertile. There's a rebirth inside. She's always willing to take on her love and put her passion into it, and really of her spirit. This is strong. She's vital. She's fertile, and she's faithful. Inside of the challenges that are presented in here. So this could be you embracing this quality as you go through. This darkness with this, and while you face these challenges of your communication and the dedication and this blasting away from things, but going through this is healing this woman of faith, All right, so it could be somebody you know, or that you're going to embrace those qualities. Okay, and that moves on from the fox. It's sort of just a bit more stable, and it's a bit more feminine, obviously. All right, so it could be that you, as a Cancer, you're the fox and you're looking for your hare. You're looking for your queen to go through this. So the last card for Cancer this week is insecurity. Right, so we do have a lot of communication going in here and working out how to be dedicated. This insecurity actually sort of goes with our challenge being how we're communicating, or the communication that's coming in, and being dedicated to the causes and working out how to make that communication stable. Right, and going through these insecurities in the 7 in the healing element, again, is looking at these skeletons in our closet. Obviously going through these deep, dark places that we go. Right? These are the scary skeletons that we're really looking at, you know, and we're worried about people looking at us. We're worried about what other people think. We're worried about these crazy things that we did in our past, you know, spanking the horse, like whatever that is. Like we're on the back of some of these. She's standing quite tall and proud. She knows they're just thoughts. These are insecurities. Sometimes the best place for this spot, and there's a lot of communication inside of this Cancer, is to write down a list. Really write down the list. Get them out of your head. Because while we've still got them in our head, they're bigger. They're this big while we've got them in our head. When we write them out, we sort of get on top of them. All right, so it's actually a healing element to go through these insecurities, but you've got this passionate faith inside of here, and there's a feminine, like, passionate faith that really is fertile here in that for you to move with this Knight. All right, bit of dedication, and you can have, it is good because you're actually going to have an emotional new beginning from this Cancer. All right, go through your deepest, darkest, work out your insecurities with them, and this person, this being, this person of faith is there for you. All right? Maybe keeping your heart, maybe it's you keeping your heart, a life of faith. Nobody else can do it for you. You've got to take responsibility for that yourself. All right, so thank you, Cancer, for being here, lovey guts, and I will catch you next week. The next is, who have I got next? So Cancer, Scorpio. All right, 3 cards for Scorpio. What do we got? Oh, no. 3 cards for Scorpio. My mum says I shuffle weird. I didn't realise that I'd shuffle with the left hand, not the right. Oh, two out straight up. All right, I love this. This is fertile. She's strong. She's expressing herself with this breath of life in the middle in here. We've got this rebirth in here with this Shillinagig, with this strong dragon power energy, fire-driven energy. But this is this Venus. This is a lover. She is the Empress, this green woman. She's really like in fertile fields and, you know, abundance around her. So there's an abundance inside of this Cancer, Scorpio. And to go with that, you've got the hearth fire. So where these responsibilities come in, the things you respect, are things that actually, you can see all these wands are turned into the middle, to the heart. All right, so this is the hearth fire, the things that really make meaning for you. This is really abundant, beautiful, abundant, but this is really bringing your heaven to earth on a spiritual level while you're bringing it on a physical level. These 2 cards linking together and really communicating that in a real beautiful, abundant way. All right, the things that actually matter at the heart. All right, so this is about being creative. Creative about your money. This is about, you know, pushing the bills this way, pushing the bills that way, and, you know, pushing things around. This could be about being creative as a being, like really, you know, actually getting in and making stuff. This could be hobby stuff and that sort of stuff, but this is about really finding out the things that are driving your faith. You've got a real abundance with you around here, new beginnings emotionally, and abundance in your physical world, and a real feminine physical, and then we've got this abundance of heart and passion inside the things that drive your heart, Scorpio. And on top of that, you've got the creativity to like really take these and apply it to the world. You know, the Empress is backing you, the green woman is backing you in those endeavors. Very fertile, prosperous, and creative time for you here on the physical plane. All right, you can manifest, get your money, get your bees out there. All right, just pull in your thoughts, be dedicated to that. Okay, thank you very much for being here, Scorpio. Love you guys. I'll catch you next week. So next I have Pisces. Pisces. One. Oh, dream. This is wish fulfillment stuff with the star inside of here. So when we're talking about blasted oak, We're talking about lightning energy. Here we're talking about wish fulfillment. Wish hard. Work out what your pole star is. Really aim for it. You've got stars turn up here twice. You know, your night sky, looking at that soul journey. There's a promise out there and really focusing your energy on looking after your vessel. But this is wish fulfillment stuff. You're putting your money, your dedication and your time, bringing in this energy that's a lot of communication, bringing that in, dedicated into heading into a new direction. So we're looking at that direction being wish fulfillment for you, Pisces. All right. All right. With that, you got a little bit of a hermit phase. So this could be a Virgo. This is Virgo energy, but this is really, you know, pulling back and really going into your tree and really honing in your dedication and really removing too many people's influence and giving you too much and being dedicated to you and your soul's journey and what that guiding light is that you're carrying in there and that passion that you're carrying in there. So these are aligned. That you know, we could say that star is then bound into this light that he's taking in there to make the plan, to work on that soul journey. And that little willy wagtail. Little sparrow wheel. Looks like a willy wagtail, maybe. Probably can't be. I'm not sure if they have willy wagtails in the Northern Hemisphere. But Celtic deck. Druid Celtic deck. And the last card, Pisces, is sort of be yourself. All of this is going to lead to you expressing your emotions, expressing your heart, expressing your love. Because that's what you're meant to do. Put that energy into your soul journey and the promise of everything to express the love, get the justice for the responsibilities and the faith, decisions of faith that you've made. Taking that dedication to be you, to take that journey through this tree, to take this journey through to get what we want, to get our wish fulfillment. Take that journey in our inner self to become the inner self if you're a woman. If not, this is just that more feminine love, you know, really pushing it out there and expressing love in its own state. All right, Pisces, thank you very much for being here. I hope you love that. I love you guts, and I'll catch you next week. See you later.